Susan Candiotti may be best known for her hard-hitting stories as CNN's national correspondent. If there was a major national story, chances are Susan covered it and won awards in doing so.
We can always count on her to get the story and to get it right. All of us at CNN knew that when she was assigned a story, she would pursue it with great gusto and passion, and in the end, our viewers would greatly benefit.
But the journalistic foundation for that stellar career formed right here in Western New York.
I'm Susan Candiotti, and whether or not today's shooting in downtown Buffalo is blamed on teenagers, it may make you wonder, is violent crime among teens on the rise in Western New York and the state?
She worked as a reporter and producer for WGR-TV from 1980 to 1982.
She had a sense of community. She knew, if you will, the culture of where she was reporting from. And she came across that way. She came across as comfortable with people and with her environment. So yeah, I guess that's something that Buffalo gives us, all of us who have worked here.
Those lessons served her well on the national stage. She was the first CNN correspondent on the scene of the Sandy Hook shooting, compassionately interviewing devastated members of victims' families. Susan played a key role in CNN's award-winning investigative team coverage of the 9/11 terrorist attacks in New York City and Washington. She also reported on the Times Square bomber as it happened, and was the first reporter to air video of the plotter buying ingredients for his bomb.
This is what they did in Boston. Oh my God!
Susan Candiotti also helped lead the team of correspondents covering the Boston Marathon bombing, breaking ongoing developments in the investigation. Some of her other notable assignments included Haiti's catastrophic earthquake, the Penn State child abuse scandal and trial, the Elian Gonzalez story, and the Oklahoma City bombing investigation, which included an interview with Timothy McVeigh. Susan has covered many air disasters over the years, including being the first CNN team on the scene of the miracle on the Hudson. Her reporting career also included presidential politics, as she covered the 2000 Florida presidential recount and 2008 presidential campaign. Buffalo played an important role in her growth. She was developing the skills that helped her become a great investigative reporter.
She was a very, very persistent questioner. She pursued stories, she didn't back off from anybody, and I think the quality of all those things together are what put her into the Hall of Fame.
Not all of Susan's stories in Buffalo were the hard-edged investigative pieces.
She did a story, as I recall, about the goose droppings in our parks. And she did a stand-up holding a goose. And after she did the stand-up, she paused and she said, "That's a goose." You know, you have to show and tell on television. And she did exactly that.
But even in those softer stories, Susan was never afraid to ask the hard questions.
Well, you and I may be looking forward to Thanksgiving dinner, but I don't know about these guys. Let's ask them. How about Thanksgiving? Pumpkin pie! Cranberry sauce! You heard it. Susan Candiotti, News Center 2, Jamestown.
However, Susan Candiotti developed her national reputation covering hard news stories and investigative reports. That tends to toughen many reporters, but her CNN colleagues say, not Susan.
As a Buffalo Broadcasting Hall of Fame inductee myself, I can't think of anyone more deserving of this great honor than Susan. She really is deserving and outstanding. And even more important, she's really a very nice person.
In addition to CNN and WGR, she worked at TV stations in Miami, Binghamton, and Altoona after graduating with honors from Loyola University of Chicago. And with all that, there's only one thing left to say.
Once again, the breaking news. Susan Candiotti being inducted into the Buffalo Broadcasting Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Susan. We now return to your regularly scheduled program.